Hello, my fellow Netflix bingers. Have you ever felt like Netflix knows too much about you? Like they're watching your every move? Well, that's because they are. In this video, we're going to explore the idea that Netflix is invading our privacy, collecting our data, and using it for their own nefarious purposes. Now, before we go any further, I must warn you that this video is purely for entertainment purposes. So, grab some popcorn, put on your tinfoil hat, and let's dive into the crazy world of Netflix privacy invasion. Let's start with the obvious, shall we? When we sign up for Netflix, we're required to enter personal information, such as our name, email address, and payment information. But that's just the beginning. Netflix tracks our viewing history, the time we spend on the platform, and even the devices we use to watch. But it doesn't stop there. Have you ever noticed that Netflix always seems to know what you want to watch? That's because they're using data analytics to personalize our recommendations based on our viewing history. It's like they're reading our minds. And let's not forget about the creepy suggestions that pop up from time to time. Because you watched X, we think you'll like Y. It's like they're spying on us. But here's the thing, they are. By collecting our data, Netflix is able to make informed decisions about what content to produce and how to market it. It's important to note that the company's data collection practices go beyond just our viewing history. Netflix has also been known to track our physical location, IP address, and even our social media activity. The company claims that this data is used to improve their services and provide a better user experience. However, critics argue that this level of data collection is a breach of our privacy and could potentially be used for more sinister purposes, such as targeted advertising or even government surveillance. In recent years, there has been a growing concern about the amount of personal data that tech companies like Netflix are collecting and how they are using it. Many people are starting to realize the importance of protecting their privacy online and are taking steps to limit the amount of data they share with companies like Netflix. One way to protect your privacy is by using a virtual private network, VPN, when streaming content on Netflix. A VPN encrypts your internet traffic and masks your IP address, making it more difficult for companies like Netflix to track your online activity. In conclusion, while Netflix's data collection practices may seem invasive and creepy, it's important to remember that we have a choice in how much information we share with them. By being aware of their data collection policies and taking steps to protect our privacy, we can still enjoy all the binge-worthy content that Netflix has to offer without sacrificing our personal information. It's worth noting that while Netflix's data collection practices may raise concerns for some, they're not alone in this practice. Many other tech companies, including social media platforms and search engines, also collect vast amounts of user data to personalize their services and improve their marketing efforts. However, the difference with Netflix is that the data they collect is largely focused on our viewing preferences and habits. This data is used to create a unique profile for each user that allows Netflix to make personalized recommendations and even create original content based on user preferences. While this level of personalization may seem like a good thing, it can also create a sort of filter bubble that limits our exposure to new and diverse content. So, there you have it, folks. The evidence is clear. Netflix is invading our privacy. But is it really a bad thing? After all, their personalized recommendations are pretty spot on. Or is it all just a ploy to keep us hooked and addicted to their platform? I'll let you be the judge.